Welcome to MOH. Today we're talking about the importance of a father. A father is such a strong part of a son's upbringing, more than the current society gives it credit and understands. Our society demonizes and downplays the role and importance of manhood and especially fatherhood. There are 5 things every son needs from his mother or from his father, that he can never find in his mother, irrespective of how loving the mother is. Number 1 is time together. Nothing fills and grows the soul of a boy like father-son time together. Time working together, time eating together, time reading together, time playing sports together, time just spending, being in each other's company. Time to a little boy stands for Daddy loves to spend time with me. Daddy loves my company. Watch your son blossom in your presence. Watch him grow like an illegal weed, just taking in your energy and your presence. Number 2, life skills. A father teaches his son how to do the bed, how to make a good cup of coffee, how to tie his shoes, how to tie a tie, how to ride a bicycle, how to change a car tire, how to keep his room clean, how to know how to treat a lady, dinner etiquette. A boy that is not been schooled in the matters of life from his father becomes very insecure and ends up being aggressive and introverted with others and in public, and especially in relationships. Number 3, having answers to the why questions of life. Boys like to ask questions. A son and father conversation should be centered around the questions of life. The noble questions, the big questions. Questions about God, questions about spirituality, questions about life and death should be normal between son and father. Your conversation should not just be centered around cars and sports and fixing things, because this does not build depth in the boy's soul. Number 4, his life philosophy. A father's life becomes the script that the son uses to write his life philosophy. Your life is your legacy. Your son does not learn from hearing, but from seeing. Every thought, every word, and every action you perform writes your legacy in the immortal book of your son. The question is, are you writing your legacy by design or by default? If it is not intentional, then it is by default. The ugly thing with our advanced medicine and technology is that you will live long enough to pray for your shortcomings in your son's upbringing failures. You are the representation of God on earth for your son. You represent God. You step and walk in God's footsteps. How does God think, talk, or act when you're in the presence of your son? Number 5 is daddy's heart. Most men are suffering from daddy's wound, a big gaping hole in their heart. Most men never feel or know if daddy ever loved them, apart from taking care of his responsibilities as a dad. Every son needs his father's affirming, his acceptance, and marked moments in his life that he can reflect upon and think, oh my God, this is my daddy and he loves me. There is nothing better for a son to walk into his father's vision for his life and remember how his father started all his when he was a small boy. These moments when daddy looks into the son's eye, puts his hand on the son's shoulder and says, son, I'm so proud of you. I love you. Most men I talk to don't know that. They just don't know if father loves them. Remember, every man wants affirmation from his father. If your father never loved you, don't deny that to your son. Be intimate with your son. Be physical. Hug your son. Let your son sit on your knee. Hold your son's hand. Go for dinner with your son. Treat your son like a man. Because how you treat him, if you train the child in the way he should be, that's how he will grow up as an adult, productive man of society.